Hello, everyone, and welcome to Charles and Vuitton's Good News Stories. So here's our 5 good news stories for this week, and here's story number 1. People with moderate to severe pain related to osteoarthritis face limited treatment options. Now, there's some good new hope. Dr. Gonzalez and colleagues have been studying the application of a novel interventional radiology treatment known as cooled radiofrequency ablation to achieve pain relief in the setting of advanced degenerative arthritis. The procedure involves the placement of needles where the main sensory nerves exist around the shoulder and the hip joints. The nerves are then treated with a low-grade current known as radiofrequency that stuns them, slowing the transmission of pain to the brain. I like that since I've got a little bit of arthritis. Story number 2. A rare plant rose from the dead and was found recently in a Norfolk ghost pond, becoming the first one spotted in a century. Found only in ponds on muddy ground in the isolated parts of the UK, the plant known as a grass polly or sporting pinkish-white petals. This is the first sighting of the plant in the county of Norfolk in more than 100 years. And scientists have concluded that the seeds must have lain dormant for over a century before restoration work on the pond created the soil conditions that allow the seed to finally germinate. So there's something interesting. Story number 3. A moving company announced this month a new commitment to provide free moves to victims of domestic violence and those currently living in abusive situations. Since the launch of the program, called College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving, has completed over 100 free moves for those who are fleeing an unsafe condition in the United States and Canada. Hats off to them. Story number 4. Vision isn't always measured by things we see, but rather by the things we imagine, and the things we strive to accomplish, and the things we make happen. So, runner Thomas Panic lost his sight to genetic disorder in his 20s, but he's never given up on the race. 3 decades down the road, Panic is breaking into a new stride using a cutting-edge app he is instrumental in developing. He recently became the first blind runner to complete a 5K race without the aid of a guide dog or a human running partner. That's amazing. And story number 5. Globally, deaths from terrorism fell for the 5th consecutive year in 2019, a 15% decrease from the prior year, and continuing a positive trend. The Global Terrorism Index reports this week that deaths from terrorism peaked in 2014, and the number of deaths is now decreased by 59% since then. The annual report, now in its 8th year, is developed by the think tank Institute of Economics and Peace, which uses a number of factors to calculate the score, including the numbers of incidences, fatalities, injuries, and property damage. Those are our 5 good news stories for this week. If there's something you'd like us to share, please let us know, and we'll catch you next week on Charles and Vuitton's Good News Stories.